on. Your love keep moving on. Your love keep moving on. Love and make me strong. Oh yeah. Take this love and receive. You are all I need. Yo, this is Jure. I don't know you're in tune to Reggae.Si. Yeah, keep it locked right so, informative. It's about promoting the music, promoting positivity every time. Rastafari, bless.
Yeah, blessings family. My name is Jure. Alongside with me today is a man with so much energy that people just eat it out of his hands. Junior Kelly. Sir, how are you?
I'm great, I'm great. It's been a wonderful night, enjoying myself here. It's a wonderful show.
Yeah, you just came off the stage here at Tolmin Overjam Festival. What are your first thoughts?
Beautiful. It's in the forest, it's up in the mountain, you know what I mean? High elevation, just like being on the weed, you know what I mean? Just high up in the sky. So the vibes is nice. I like to see the next generation, which is the kids. Only reggae artists can accommodate such delight to have the next generation, which is children. The parents would bring the children and let them know what's going on with the music, and because they're the next promoters, producers, fans of the music, and also artists, and writers. So I'm glad to see the youths. It's always a pleasure to see them at shows like this, and and Overload is no different. So it's an energetic show. I've seen a lot of faces and the vibes from the people. It's wonderful.
No doubt, no doubt. I was mixed with the crowd and the vibe was amazing. It's not your first time in Slovenia, so you saw some changes in generations and everything.
Oh, yes.
Is it obvious? Is there a lot of younger people than it was on your previous shows?
Of course. Yes, and that's what I like. It's more open up, and people are coming out. People are enjoying themselves. People are socializing as they should. You know what I mean? So there's more freedom to move around and more freedom to enjoy themselves and to be who they want to be. Yeah.
Power of reggae.
Yes.
Okay, but let's leave Overjam in Slovenia for a bit. I want to talk a little about you. I was wondering if I'm not pushing too far. Every artist choose some name with some meaning, and yours is really deep. I was wondering if you could explain to our followers why did you choose your name? Why Junior Kelly?
My Junior Kelly, because my brother before me, my older brother, the eldest one, his name was Jim Kelly, and back in the days in the 80s and late 70s, he was a DJ of the music, of reggae, and Kilimanjaro sound system. That's one of the top sound system in Jamaica. Yeah, so after his passing in '83, I decided to honor him by naming myself after him, Junior Kelly. His name is Jim Kelly, mine is Junior Kelly. Just to continue with the tradition and to help to finish his job, and to let his legacy live on through me, so it's just to honor him, and then the name itself, Junior Kelly, became something that is worthy and also very positive within reggae music. And so I think I did the right thing to honor him by calling myself Junior Kelly from off my brother's name,
How did your family took the news that you were gonna continue the path of your older brother and walk in his shoes?
Well, they embraced me. Just like when I started to grow my locks, they embraced me. And it's very nice to have your parents embracing you as a Rasta man, because it's not every a young Rasta in Jamaica get embraced by his family. They have been ostracized and pushed to the side, and rejected and thrown out of the family. So in my case, fortunately, that wasn't the case. I was loved and embraced when I decided to take up the music. And a matter of fact, it's so funny. I wouldn't say I decided to take up the music. I've been loving the music from a long time, because my brother some of the Jamaica's early greats used to come to my house because Jim Kelly and those guys were friends, like Super Cat, Early B, you know what I mean, and Sugar Miner. Those individuals used to come at my yard, so I've been around the music and been around these superstars from back in the days, and so for me to create when I was going to school, I started writing first, and the music took over, you know what I mean. And I had a vision from my brother, and he told me in his dream, in my dream, that I should continue, you know. So officially, music took me over. Yeah, music took me over. I think that's the proper way to say it, because I've been doing it a while now, and from I was 13 years old, so but to really say that a particular time and date that I decided to become an artist, I can't recall that date, but I know I started writing from I was 13.
Yeah, but we can still put a date. I think that you were 16 years old when you released your first single,
Yes.
Over Her
Oh
Body.
yes, oh yes.
At that moment, did you dare to dream that you were gonna succeed as you did and achieve all the great things you did, or did you?
Yes, I did. I know, because you need to understand that before I recorded the first song, the first single, in Jamaica, every community used to keep a thing they call a barbecue or a little festival in the various different communities. So I used to go, and high schools in Jamaica used to keep a thing they call fete. So I used to go on these barbecues in the community and festivals and the fete, and my name started to go around. Everybody start hearing the name Junior Kelly and liking what I have to offer, and always come to, these little street dances and hear me perform. So I know that I had something, you know. So I actually I didn't know how far it would reach outside of Jamaica, but I know that, being an artist in Jamaica long before I started to record, that I had something, because everybody used to compliment me on it. You know what I mean? So I know that something was there.
Nice. And then later in your career, I recall you have some troubles. You even had to find regular jobs just to put food on the table.
Oh yeah.
At that moment, you were still that confident, or did you have any doubts?
No, I never had any doubt. It's just as, when you're coming up in any industry, I can't get, I guess, even if you're in sports and you're looking sponsorship. In my case, I was seeking out producers, and at that time, producers were only producing artists that had a name already. So I used to be on the B side, and the record used to have the A side. I used to say, put me on the B side, put me on the B side. And in between that time, but when as an artist coming up, and a lot of artists can relate to this, when you're being put on the B side, I even get an opportunity to record, because I record many songs that haven't seen the light of day. It never came out. You don't get money as a young artist back then to record any songs. So in between that, I had to do something. I had to get myself a regular job, which I never mind. It built me to be the person I am, build character. You know what I mean? So I used to use some of that money to further my career, also to take the bus and the taxi and to get to to the studio. So it helped. It helped. So it's just that I was waiting for somebody that would believe in me, and it did. It did finally happen. But I never had any doubt. I never ever had any doubt.
To your followers that might be experiencing the same thing, what advice would you give them how to put themselves back on the feet?
Well, surround yourself with positive people. And if you never used to read as much, read inspiring books. Read about people that have been through a lot. Read some autobiographies of individual, powerful people, men and women, who have been through adversity and triumph. Don't, because as I say on stage just a while ago, stress is one of the most silent killers known to man. You have to make sure that you don't stay in that slump. Surround yourself with good people that believe in you and that will encourage you. Don't keep to yourself when you're down, or when you have doubt about your potential. You know, you have to be around people who you can draw that positive energy from. And trust me, it will happen.
True. So many years later and many hit songs, you have plenty of albums. How much albums do you have? Do you know?
Yeah, 11.
11.
At the end of this year, I'll be putting out, actually the end of this year, on December to January 1st, I'm going to put out my 12th album. Yeah.
Well, that answered my next question. For last, I would just want to say that I've been like, this has been my third show of yours. I love the spirit, I love the vibes. I just hope you're going to continue that path and inspire people the way you've been inspiring so far. And I just want to wish you luck.
Thank you, man.
Hope to see you soon.
Thank you for supporting.
Yeah, thanks. Enough love.
Yo, bless your love. This is Jure Kelly, and you're in tune to Reggae.Si. Yeah, web page entertainment media, right? So, yeah, Slovenia, you're the boss. Yeah.